not a typical tour. It's more of a lifestyle that this crazy guy Joe created for himself. And very luckily for us, travelers like me, he allows us to join him and just experience this crazy, amazing adventure, high on life lifestyle for 3 weeks, and at the same time see Australia. That is what Road to Adventure is.
This is my second hostel on wheels, and I've lived in buses when I first started traveling for nearly 9 years now. So it's a pretty long time and I'm still loving it. So doing something right. I kind of started this out because I just love traveling and I love living on the road. I have so much toys and equipment. I love my sports that you can't fit it all in a backpack. So traveling for me is about driving around to places, not skipping anywhere in between. And I basically was traveling around Australia for so long that I needed a purpose to do it. I wanted to be able to sustain the travels and also have people with me all the time to do those fun things with. Happiness is best enjoyed shared, which is one of those cheesy sayings, but it's true.
The thing that makes it unique is there's only 7 of us, or 9 of us total, traveling together, so you can really get to know each and every person that you're traveling with, and it's not a 2 or 3 day tour with 25 people. It's just a small group of friends for 3 whole weeks, have like really good experiences with each other.
3 weeks living this lifestyle where you just wake up by the water in the middle of nowhere. The first thing you do before breakfast is jump in the water and surf, having breakfast with your friends, go on a hike, just seeing this amazing nature that Australia has to offer, cooking dinner together, laughing, having drinks, eating your dinner by the campfire, and then ending the day sitting on top of the bus watching the stars together. It is kind of crazy, and it's how Australia should be experienced.
I smell roses. The main reason I think we're different from other tour companies is the amount of activity that we do. We go hiking, we go surfing, we go swimming, snorkeling, exploring, four-wheel driving, stand-up paddleboarding. Just every day is just jam-packed with doing fun activities. I've got equipment on the bus which I have there so that people just to take and use, and I encourage them to do so, to push themselves to try new things and that. And we don't have to leave anywhere at a certain time. We don't have to arrive somewhere at a certain time. Like, we're just flexible. We're just traveling as a group of mates with only a start and finish date. I love the fact that there's no stress involved on meeting deadlines and all that sort of thing.
It stood out as being something quite different. Like, it's
Very unique.
There's so much adventure involved, obviously Road to Adventure, but there is like something to do every day that's different. Like, and you do have input and say into what you want to do.
Every day would be like, what are we doing today, Joe? And he'd be like, well, we can do this and this and this.
He's like,
or we can do this and this and this. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
So it really feels like he's just a friend that's guiding you instead of like an actual tour guide. Like, it's not a tour, it's a road trip.
I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get like the ease and the relaxation of traveling with a tour, but it feels like you're just traveling with a group of friends,
Yeah.
day by day.
If you stand underneath with your mouth open, you can catch some drips of honey.
Oh my god, there's so many bees.
Last year, 170 pilot whales stranded on this beach. Yeah. The leg rope by this strap here, and then as you're walking out, like, you've got a good grip of that strap, it won't hurt your hand.
It's all fertile. Like, that ball is full of like bullshit, and so when it hits the floor.
One really good reason to pick Road to Adventure over other tour companies is, like, for instance, our four-wheel drive. Like, there's other tour buses, but they don't get to get off the path and see all the little hidden spots. Like,
Yeah.
Joe's got all his local knowledge, and,
Yeah.
and he takes us to the coolest hidden spots that you'd never find otherwise.
Yeah, like we would never been here at this spot.
No, like-
swinging ourselves
Like, this
up
is
in the
middle
river.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
How did we find this?
Yeah, I would never found it.
Just hold wherever you feel comfortable, but just try and start with your arms already straight, if you know what I mean.
You're doing great too.
It really is a road trip country. So much of it is just untouched and raw. Roads are dirt and dusty, like it just feels like it's behind the times a little bit, which is cool. It's like taking a step back in time. You can park on the side of a cliff in the middle of nowhere, overlooking the ocean, and there's just nobody else around.
Crazy stuff that Australia has. We go on this boat tour, jump into the water, and there's seals everywhere and they want to play with you. Kind of crazy what Australia has that you never heard about. I never heard about that you can just swim and play with these wild seals. To top that, 20 minutes later we jump in the water some other place and it's just dolphins everywhere, not afraid of you. Yeah, it's one of the craziest nature animal experience I ever had.
Special moments from this trip that I'll remember would definitely be the sunrise hike. Got to the top at first light, so colours started happening in the sky. We were above the clouds, and just as the sun came up, all the clouds started moving over the top of the mountains and the peaks were appearing along the rest of the Stirling Ranges. It was just fantastic. That was a real memorable moment. We all just sat next to each other and just kind of had this special sort of connection together where we all just sat there all enjoying the moment and we all had the same feeling inside of us. It was really, really cool.
It wasn't even like the end of the first day before all of us realized like this was the best choice that
we
we've
felt
made.
like it was the right place to be.
Yeah, like the bus feels like home now, and the people are family. So yeah, not yet. I'm saving it.
If you have the time and you want to travel Western Australia, I think this is the best way to do it. Definitely. Yeah.
Just do it. You're not gonna regret it. It's gonna be the best trip you've probably ever had.
Joe and Izza, thanks doesn't even begin to sum up what we feel from this trip. I am so grateful for meeting you gems and for the memories Road to Adventure has given us. Countdown begins for a reunion someday soon, whether it's on your side of the world or mine. Can't wait. Thanks for everything. Lots of love. Aww. Sick. That's so sweet, guys. Thank you very much, all of you, for coming.